Hi. Well, one thing that people seem to love to talk about and discuss and everything is diets, weight loss diets, health diets, stuff like that. And I'm in France, and I'm American born, and I did gain quite a bit of weight when I moved here because I continued to eat like an American. I had done a terrific weight loss program in the United States in the early 90s, following the Juicing for Life book that I've done a clip of recently. And I'm dealing with some health issues now, gout and some problems breathing, and I'm disabled. I have pain issues. I'm not very ambulatory. Bunch of physical stuff going on with me, so I'm dealing with that, and it's going along okay, I guess. But weight loss will be next. I just want to have a lot of this weight off of me. I'd like to be a little bit more flexible. I would like to be a bit more ambulatory. There's only going to be so much I can do because I have some pretty major disability points that there's no way of correcting, and I won't bother going into detail about that, but it's structural in nature, and no, I can't get surgery, and I don't want to have surgery anymore. It's always gone wrong. Okay, so they do like to talk about this sort of thing in France. Many countries do, and there's, the French mystery. Why are so many French people really not obese? Not the way they are in the United States, for example. Now, it does exist here, and it is a bit on the increase. It tends to be more among poorer people, I've noticed, and I'm not the only one who's noticed. So we're not exempt over here. And you can say, well, the French are genetically different. Actually, a lot of Americans do have French blood in them, so they have French genetics. But a lot of things are done differently over here. I have put up quite a few clips on my 2 YouTube channels and some on Daily Motion also about etiquette over here, about manners, about food preferences and eating habits and stuff like that. There's a lot to be said for drinking distilled water quite often, and fasting for 12 hours of each day, might be from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. or the other way around, or maybe 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. That seems to help a lot, and they like to have dinner at 7 in France, so that's why I'm thinking, maybe 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. When I was doing the weight loss thing in New York, I didn't eat solid food all day. I stuck to a liquid diet, a vegetable juice, it was mostly, and then I would just eat a light, balanced meal early in the evening, and then stop until the next morning. And that's probably why I lost nearly 50 pounds in less than 60 days. And it took so long for me to gain any of that weight back. I was here in France for quite a few years before I really started to gain the weight back. And really, I was just too delighted with the things that they have to eat over here, and I was just eating too much of stuff whenever I felt like it. It was no good. They do find that eating at fixed hours is a good idea. Having a meal time, and that just like 3 meals a day and no snacks is possibly a great way to mess up your metabolism. Small portions, no second helpings, no beverages with meals, a lot of stuff like that. You'll find the French do eat pretty light during the week. They tend to have a blowout for Sunday lunch, and there's frequently quite a bit of alcohol then too, so you have to watch out. If you get invited to a Sunday lunch in France, please go. Bring fresh flowers, never bring wine. I have some videos up about this. And be prepared to spend like 2, 3, even 4 hours there. And, it's like, but they eat in courses, and, it's like, can be almost like food and alcohol torture, but if you do it correctly and you relax, you'll probably have a really good time. And if you're not completely comatose afterwards, people go out for a walk in the park or something like that, or else they go to bed. And then by Sunday night, Sunday dinner here is frequently one or two soft cooked eggs, and that's it. Typical weeknight dinner in France is a little bowl of vegetable soup. I'm not kidding. If you're in a French hospital, every night vegetable soup, nothing else really. Maybe a little piece of bread, maybe a little yogurt. That's about it. So you better eat your lunch here, otherwise you're out of luck. This is an article in French, and it deals with what's going on if you want to snack. I have noticed that in the past, I'm not a sweets person. I tend to go for salty things, which isn't good either. But when I notice that I want like a sweet snack for sort of no reason, it's frequently, in my case, a need for some protein. So, we're all a little bit different. I would say keep track of what works for you, and keep reading and studying and learning, and one size does not fit all. There are some basic good habits you can practice, but one size does not fit all. Also, the French have found recently that losing a lot of weight in a very, very, very short period of time is the way to go. Generally speaking, never eat any diet foods or light foods if you want to lose weight or keep weight off. I hope this works out for me, and that I feel much better soon, and that I can begin a diet. I'll probably do that juice diet I was on before. We'll see. Okay, bye.